What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, DonJaye. Today, I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jaye.
Hi, Jaye. How familiar are you with red pill content? Not too familiar? Not at all? All right.
Not very familiar.
So all red pill content means is just the true nature of things. What we are talking about today is about dating, the true nature of dating. So I want you to be open. I want you to be honest about your thoughts about what we're about to watch. All right? All right, now 4 signs she's a low-value woman. What are your thoughts right now before we even get started with the video of low-value women? Oh, you don't know?
I mean, I don't know what a low-value woman is supposed to be.
Okay. Do you have an idea of a low-value man?
Maybe, I guess a low-value man could be someone who just doesn't value himself. Maybe that's the same thing for a low-value woman.
Mm-hmm.
She might have low self-esteem, not very much confidence in herself.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed lately a lot of men try to group single mothers as low-value women. I've noticed that on my social media about that. If she's like a single mom, I've noticed people say that if her baby father didn't want her, why should we type stuff. So I don't know, maybe that can be considered that if a man is thinking about whatever his perfect woman is supposed to be.
That could be considered lower value.
Maybe somebody who didn't go to college, I guess.
Okay.
Or maybe came from like a not very nice background, like maybe they grew up kind of in poverty or something.
I would personally agree that all the things that you just said would make someone lower value.
I don't think so, but
hold on. So not going to college and not having a
I don't think that makes you low value. I'm
not saying low value. I'm saying lower value.
No, unless you go and buy, I guess, this superficial standard that society places on us. I don't think anybody should measure their value off of where they come from or what their background was, or I don't know.
Okay, so then question. So where would you place their value? Off of accomplishments, off of what they've done in their life? Where would you place someone's value?
Maybe in the type of person they are, like where their heart, what moves them that way. I think maybe that would be a good way to measure somebody's value. I would actually agree with their personality and the actions that they take or they took in the past or the present. So yeah, I would agree with that. So let's get started with the video and let's see your thoughts on it.
You, bro, watching this video, ask yourself, right? What true high-value man who's attractive, who's on his purpose, who knows his worth, is going to want to deal with a girl who lets any guy with money sleep with her? Just think about that, what I just said.
Okay. All right.
So that's what he means by low value?
I think that was just like a clip to get you interested in the video to start to watch the video first. But he's probably going to say that same thing inside of the video.
So a woman who slept with a bunch of men is considered low value to him?
Yes. And to most men, yes.
I suppose.
God damn.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, guys, today we're talking about 5 signs she's a low-value woman.
Guys, put 4 right here.
Standards.
That's a sign he's a low-value man.
This year.
He can't even count.
2021. Men of standards are going to go far. Gone are the times that we just dating girls just to date girls. I want you to have standards. I want you to respect yourself. We need standards too. It's not only the women that have standards, right? You have to come with your stuff together, lady. You have to bring more to the table than just your box, right? We're becoming higher and higher value. I'm improving, you're improving. We hitting the gym, we're on our purpose, we grinding. I need more from that. I need you to bring more to the table. I need you to have standards with these chicks. Have standards, guys. So I want you guys to pay attention to these 5 things that if you notice from women that you will.
Before he gets started with his standards, what are some standards do you have for men?
I just think my standards are you a good person?
Okay.
Are you a family man? Because I have a child, and I just want to make sure you're not no creepy, weird man that's gonna try to like make moves on my kid.
Yeah.
I think a decent job. You don't have to have like a fucking amazing ass job, but as long as you get your ass up and go to work and bring some money home or be productive, I just can't. Like if you're laying on the couch and I'm working and you just in the house playing your video game, that kind of stuff, no. So yeah, I mean those types of standards, just at least have their own transportation, whether it's the bus or the train or their car. Just make sure you're not looking for me to take you to work and drive you around and stuff. If I call you and say I want you to come and see me, you can get on the bus or the train.
Yeah, make a way to
exactly.
Got you. Okay. So now the opposite. What do you feel like you bring to the table? What do you think you bring to the table?
I bring a lot to the table. And I made sure I was able to bring a lot to the table because I've been that girl who lived with a guy who kind of controlled everything, the house, the car, the finances. When I was like a lot younger, my boyfriend, I lived with him and he put me through school and got me a car. And once we like, that was a bad situation in my opinion to be in because you giving up your power and your control as an individual. Okay, so a lot of women would actually say that that's a good position to be in. No, you never heard that? You never heard the I want to be a stay-at-home mom and just be at home, just raise the kids and then let the man take care of all the financial, the household and things like that. That's fine if you want to be that girl. Okay, so if you are that girl, that's fine. But just know you're giving up your power. You're giving up your individuality. You're giving up your freedom because you no longer can call any shots. You can't be like, I'm going to leave and come back when I want to, even if you're doing something as simple as hanging out with a friend. Because it's like he can say, well, you know, if you're not home at a certain time, your stuff's going to be out. You're blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? They can do stuff like that. You're giving up your control. And I'm sure it's not like that for everybody, but I feel like there's a high risk of that happening when you relinquish that of yourself. So my experience with that, having a guy to have his whole, like, it's fine if you want to be that girl, but see, this is what I did. I actually want that out of my man. I want to be the stay-at-home mom. I want to take care of my kids and him go to work, but I'm not no dummy. I learned from that. So now I made sure that during that time period, I've been single since 2014. I just now got back in a relationship. Before I got back in a new relationship, I went back to school. I bought a house. I bought a car. So like built up yourself. Sure myself was secure first. So if I ever am in that situation where I'm with a man, you can have something to fall back on. Exactly.
Do you feel like going that route or being the individual person that you would be, would you feel like that kind of takes away from the relationship in the aspect of making you more masculine, as people would say, and making a relationship maybe a little bit rocky because you're not as feminine as a male would want you to be?
You can be feminine and have a role like that. What do you mean? Yes, you can. Whatever.
That's debatable.
No, because like at the end of the day, what I have should not dictate how feminine or how submissive I am to my man. If my man is a leader and if he's that masculine dominant person and he know what he's doing, I'm gonna submit to him anyways. The thing is, I just want to make sure I'm secure. God forbid anything happens. Like, you can be in love with somebody today and you can know that's your future and you want to be with that person for the rest of your life. But somewhere down that line, things change. Something can go wrong and you just want to like that, make sure, because when me and him broke up, I lost everything. I had to drop out of school. I lost my way from work. I lost my job at the time because I couldn't live in that area anymore. I had to move back with my mom. I had to get rid of a lot of stuff.
So you want to make sure that never happens again.
I feel like it's in this day and age that we live in, 2021, realistically, no man is doing what their grandfather did. They're not fucking fine. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know.
No, you can guess.
We're not. They're not going out and courting a woman the same way they 100%. Used to. They're not getting to know them. They're not doing the steps that it took. People are just like, they hook up, and then if they like you, if the vibe is right, you're either gonna say that's my girlfriend, we rocking, or you move on to the next. And then you got that ghosting culture that we're apparently in now.
Well, that's mainly women, but
no, it's
well,
not.
No, I'm sorry. That's
women.
mainly women at first, and then it's men on the back end when they finally get the box.
Well, I don't know what it is. I just know that I've been in relationships, very long ones. So I'm removed from the dating world about maybe going on 10 years.
Got you.
So coming back into it is very scary. It's very difficult. Men, unfortunately, ain't shit. And women, I can say ain't shit either. I see it both ways. They play both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
But I happen to be one of the, I don't know how rare it is, but I know that I still believe in the real love and connections that you got to make before you can build a solid foundation in a relationship. I don't believe in marriage, but I do believe in a partnership that can be long lasting with mutual agreements and understanding.
Okay, I would actually agree 100% with that last point that you just said. Okay, all right, let's continue on with the video.
Know that she's a low value woman. Number one, she's obsessed with social media. Guys, we all have social media. Yes, you can use social media for hypergamy, but you should not be obsessed with social media. You should be taking your time to do other things in life. There are some girls, bro, who cannot get off their phone. Every single hour they're on social media. You go to their damn activity on Instagram, it's 18 hours a day on Instagram. If she's obsessed with social media, she's a low value woman. You need to be spending that time creating stuff. Right, I'm not expecting no girl to take care of me. I'm not expecting no girl to give me the world. But I want to date chicks, not even to marry. I want to date chicks who have more going on in social media. I want to date chicks who have a life. If you're on your phone all day, texting, tweeting, liking, what are you spending your time with? That kind of woman, bro, she is obsessed with attention. Obsessed. She's living in a superficial world. Any girl that's obsessed with social media, she has if she's not on Snapchat, she's on Instagram. She's not on Instagram, she's on Twitter. She's on whatever, Bumble, whatever. She's on everything. She's obsessed with attention, right?
What are your thoughts? I see you moving and driving over there. You got some stuff to say.
Oh, no, I just think it's funny.
Okay. Do you believe that women that are obsessed with social media, that's always on social media and always looking for attention, are lower value?
No. I mean, I don't think there's I don't know. I guess it just depends on your perception of what obsessed with social media is.
Okay.
Because I use my social media. My boyfriend, he likes to joke around and say, I'm addicted to my phone. I'm social media head. Okay. But at the same time, I don't do nothing that he said. I work 17 hours a day, 3 days a week. I go and walk dogs. I DoorDash. I make music. I make videos. I create content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do a lot. And yeah, I do be on my phone. I might be like, huh? What you say? And then he get mad and be like, oh, now I got to repeat it again. But it's like, whatever. It's part of my job. It's part of what I do. My TikTok ain't at 13K for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My Instagram ain't the way it is. Like, I get money from my TikTok. I get money from my Instagram. I promote videos. I make videos.
I would think that that's definitely different. Yeah, I would think that that's definitely different. Because that is technically your life. Yeah. Yeah, your business.
But on the outside looking in, somebody might say, I'm addicted to my social media. I'm always on it and all that stuff.
But it's contextual because that's a part of what you have to do.
But if you going on a date with me for the first time and you see me like, oh, I'm about to take a picture of my food, it's because
hold on, you do that?
Yes, because my fans love my food. They love seeing what I eat.
I don't know about that one.
And then if I see a cute dog, if we're walking and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a cute little doggy, and I'll ask the owner, like, I'm gonna take a picture of your dog.
See, I don't know about that. See,
I do that.
But okay, let me ask you personally: do you do that because of like the, I don't know, attention, or you do that because you are trying to use that to make money?
Probably both.
Okay. Which one would be more percentage-wise?
I like money more, so I don't do nothing for attention. I'm not going nowhere unless you're paying me, and I'm not going to post nothing unless I know like, that's why when people be like, give me a shout-out, post my video, whatever, and then I'll be like looking at them like, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You know,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it just because. Okay, I'm about to dress up and I'm gonna look cute and I'm about to make this dude's video pop. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want the attention and because I know I can do it.
Gotcha.
No, I want to get paid first. I want to get compensated for my time. It's gonna take effort. I gotta put makeup on. Makeup costs money. I gotta put some outfits on. If I use the Fenty, she not cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
okay, so for you personally, looking out for other people, do you feel like the same thing, or do you feel like if other people are just social media obsessed, they're low value, or it's just
we gotta realize that a lot of this was forced on us. Okay, when I was in the 6th grade, that was the first time I was introduced to a computer at school.
Okay.
They forced that on us in school.
Okay.
Then they made us make a Facebook. That was one of my requirements in one of my classes.
That's crazy.
I had to create a Facebook. I think my 10th grade year. That's how old my Facebook account is.
Okay.
So it's like then you got AOL Messenger. You got KiddoNet, Yahoo, all that stuff. It was in our generation. It was forced on us. It was
okay. So you're saying it's like it's just
so
like,
it's like
a part
of
you.
us. We gotta understand at this point, social media is like an extended personality, an extended version of us.
Gotcha.
Because the people who know us on social media, if they see us in real life, they're
might
gonna
even-
feel like they know us.
Yep.
They're gonna feel like they're a part of our lives. I've met people that I only know online when I was at the store, and they're like, "Hey," and they get offended when I don't know who they are. So I actually take the time now to go through their page and at least know who's following me, because it affects people in their real life. So I think it's like you say, as someone addicted to social media and you look at it as a bad thing, it's like no, because some people don't have friends in real life. Some people's real life friends and companions and interactions happen on social media.
True, but then we talk about different subjects, and we can say that to the end for sure. Because I think you lame, but
you what?
Nah, I'm good.
As much dopamine she can get from all this validation from anywhere. This kind of girl you don't want to deal with, bro. She is going to run you out the door. She has, God knows how many guys she's dealing with. If she's obsessed with social media, she cannot get enough attention. She's low value, right? We want to be dating girls. Yes, you can have a social media. Yes, you can have a social life. Yes, you can have an Instagram. Yes, you can have a Snapchat. But you can't be on this the whole time. If you with a girl, you notice you with a girl, and you on a date with a girl, she doing this. No, you gotta go.
What if it's an emergency? Like,
you can't put your
nigga.
phone out for an hour and live a life, have actual conversations with human beings, but then she'll come and blame you and say that you're not social. But she can't even talk to you for an hour. She has nothing interesting coming out of her mouth. And she can't tell you nothing interesting about herself.
What? I see you got you got something to say.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you this. When I'm on a date with somebody, I have the respect to turn my phone down and put it to the side. But I'm not gonna lie, I have adult ADD. I've been diagnosed by an actual therapist when I was a kid. Okay, so if I take my phone and I look at it like that, you might get offended, and I'm gonna let you know that's more of a you thing than a me thing. You're not interesting. You're kind of boring. Because if I pull my phone out, that means my ADD kicking in, and what you're saying isn't.
Hold on.
Like,
nah,
he's gonna come at me.
Hold on.
I'm not trying to blame him. I'm taking the fault on my end, but it's like you got to think of everybody's situation.
Okay.
It sounds like he just got a bad experience with a couple women who, in my opinion, must have found him kind of boring. That's what I would think. If I'm on a date and I pull my phone out, it's because whatever you talking about, I'm just trying to be polite at this point, because you took your time and your effort and everything. I want to make sure you still have a good time, because I'm not rude. But that's just, I can only go off of me. I can't speak for every woman. But for me, if I pull my phone out, that's more your fault than my fault.
At the end of the day, if you pull your phone out, you're boring.
You're boring.
All right.
You bored me. 2 tears.
She'll tell you her name, where she's from, how old she is, that's it. That's all she has going on. Nothing is an empty.
She probably was just hungry too.
Right? Any girl that is obsessed with social media, bruh, run away from. She's too low value. Number 2, she doesn't work out. Guys, this is a big one for me, bro.
What if she don't need to work out?
Wait, what?
What if she don't need to work out?
Nah, I feel like everybody needs to work out. But I would definitely agree with this one. I definitely feel like as a man and as a woman, you should take some time to do your physical health and to work out, for sure. So for you as a woman, you would still be attracted to the same dude if he lost weight. I'm sorry, not lost weight, but gained weight and started to change and not work out?
I don't know. I'm not with him for his looks. But I will say this. I won't leave nobody, or I won't get upset with him, because I'm more concerned about your health. I don't care if you gain weight or change a little bit. I just don't care more if you're healthy with that weight. can you still live a healthy and fulfilled life? Because I want to be with my person for as long as I can be.
Okay.
I want to live a long, healthy life. I'm a caretaker. At the end of the day, my main job is a CNA.
Okay.
So I take care of these people once they get diabetes, gout, they obese and fat in the bed, paralyzed by their own weight.
Wow.
I don't want to be the wife that's got to sit there
Do
and
that
take
and
care
take care
of
of-
him.
yeah, gotcha.
Or be the wife that's got to send him off to a nursing home because I don't want to deal with it. I want to be able to say, hey, babe, we about to go walk this mountain today.
Okay.
So if you a little husky, that's fine. But if you can keep up with me, let's go.
Okay. So for you personally, working out is not a big deal for you if your man doesn't work
healthy.
out. Okay.
You know, I don't need you to be a gym head. Always like, oh, let's go to the gym. Like,
Okay. All right.
My name is FitXFearless. If you're not into fitness,
this guy, I can tell, he would get on my
you might
nerves.
be a quick smash and pass, but guys, like I just said, it's no longer about smashing no more to me. Right? I need standards. Like even girls that I'm gonna spend time
Standards.
with, I need you to have more going on. If a girl doesn't work out, that tells me she has no discipline, she has no self-love. Why would you not work out?
Why all that means that?
Think about how many endorphins you get when you work out. How you feel good. If you're a girl who, I don't like to work out. I'm not a workout type of girl. She's lazy. You want to raise a family with that kind of girl?
How do you feel about that? I saw you shaking your head.
I'm just saying though, like, what is his definition of working out? I need to know what he's talking about because I'm not going to the gym. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's not my environment. I'm not going with you to lift weights. I'm not going with you to do squats in front of a mirror with a bunch of people in there watching me. I'm not going to run in place on the treadmill. That's not what I am going to do.
Gotcha.
But if you want to go hiking out in the woods, go nature trails, go walk up Stone Mountain, want to go swimming, you want to do a nature walk, stuff like that, that's fine. That counts as working out to me. I'm walking a trail. I'm running a trail. That's working out. I go and walk dogs every day. So I'm working out. I take care of old people at my job. Sometimes I gotta lift them. That's how I lift my weights. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, talk to him. Yeah.
What is your definition of working out? Because
Gotcha.
I'm not going to the gym. That's not me. And I think that's a valid reason. That don't make you a low value woman because you don't want to go to the gym every day. Some people are not built for the gym. Some people actually get anxiety in the gym. Some people don't feel comfortable in the gym.
Gotcha.
So if you basing my value off of how often I clock in at Planet Fitness, then we're not gonna work.
Okay. I don't think that's his exact definition.
He's showing dang.
I think he means as in like working out. You can be like a 30-minute workout at home. It doesn't have to be, you go to the gym type of thing. It could be just 30-minute workout at home. But I do like that you brought up that you lifting people and that's your version of lifting weights, and you walking this trail and doing that, and that's your version of walking it as if you were on the treadmill. I think it ultimately comes down to you are taking your fitness seriously and you're doing something to maintain your fitness. Yeah.
I just want to make sure because like he's a little how he words his stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
He need to explain it a little bit. Maybe he will if we don't let him cut him off and stuff. But.
All right, let's get it.
You are a guy that's looking for something serious. Are you really going to date a girl, have something serious with a girl who doesn't work out? How is she going to raise your kids?
But they got to do with anything.
Guys, working out sets discipline. Working out creates a work ethic, right? If you somebody who's diligent in the gym, right? You go to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a week. You are creating a lifestyle.
See, he talking about the gym,
You are
okay?
creating a lifestyle that can really be successful with a family. Yes, I'm not preaching family over here, but I know a lot of guys not on the same wavelength as me. Even for the guys who are looking for something serious, or for the guys who are just looking for a rotation. Any girl that doesn't work out, bro, what do we have in common? Because I'm telling y'all to work out.
That's his type of woman, though.
Say that again.
I said that's his type of woman. He looking for a woman that's gonna work out. So that's not general. That's not everybody. Not everybody want a woman that's gonna. I mean, they might want a woman that's fit, but somebody who's gonna go to the gym all the time. I don't think he should base somebody's going to the gym all the time whether they valuable or not. Like the guy. I'm probably more fit than the girl that goes to the gym all the time just because I can actually run a trail. I can run up a mountain. She can only run up a treadmill.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
I know.
No, I get it.
I used to be a part of a running team when I was in college, and because I was always running out in the mountains, because I'm from North Carolina, you know, there's a trail near my house that I've been running since I was 5. So it's like mountains and all that, brush, roots, all sorts of stuff.
Gotcha.
I can outrun them girls just because of that. They.
Oh no, I'm not debating that. I'm debating the thought that came into my mind was you doing that sparingly, and they are always in the gym. That's the thought that came in my mind because obviously they were.
If they're always in the gym, I don't know. I still feel like the treadmill, up down, in the same place. Left, right. It's no stimulation. It's no. You might as well be a gerbil on a wheel, in my opinion.
All right.
Right. I don't need her to be working out with me, but I need her to be in the gym. It's a reflection of who you are.
He
if
needs
you don't love
it.
yourself enough to be dedicated to the gym.
I'll say I'm getting my phone out.
About to say you boy.
Who do you love? Because that's all for you, right? The gym ain't for me. When I tell y'all to go to the gym, I'm not gonna get the next nice body. I'm not gonna get the choosing signals that you're gonna get. When I tell you go to the gym, there's girls that are gonna be choosing you. You're gonna have a better body. You're gonna feel good. So if you know that, why would you want to be with a girl who doesn't work out? Why would you want to be with a girl who can't dedicate an hour 4 to 5 times a week in the gym, getting herself better?
What? These videos.
Or she want to call herself a boss. You a boss, but you can't go to the gym? You can't love yourself enough to dedicate time to improve yourself physically and mentally?
I want to know, does he sit down and meditate?
Mental clarity.
That'd be a good question.
Right? Mental focus. The gym brings you so many benefits that you guys know about. If you go to the gym, like as much as I do, I know what the gym brings to my life. If a girl can't do that, she's low value. Number 3, she prefers clubbing over hobbies. Guys, this is another big one, right? I'm bringing them today, right? She prefers clubbing over hobbies, right? What are hobbies?
Okay. In your relationship, do you still continue to like go out or no? Okay. Now, do you go out more than doing hobbies? Because that's what he's getting at. I'm guessing what he's getting at is if you just go out and try to get the sparingly moment, catch the fun type of thing versus trying to have hobbies and building your own lifestyle, then you're lower value.
Clubbing is part of my lifestyle. I get paid to go out.
Gotcha. So it wouldn't make sense. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
I make appearances sometimes at clubs. They pay me. I go to hookah. I go to the club because I do hookahs. I gotta start up the hookahs. I be in there, and of course I'm gonna dress up and look like I'm part of the clubbing scene. And yeah, some of the guys I've dated had a problem with it, but it's like I'm not going there to have fun. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but you're not going there for fun.
I'm getting paid too. And for you to ask me not to go clubbing, which I have been asked, and I'm telling you that's part of my income and that's how I make my money, that's kind of weird to me. And if that determines if my value is high or low, I just be like, that doesn't make sense to me. But I can say the average woman probably does not get paid to make appearances at clubs
100%.
and probably doesn't do club work.
100%.
So therefore, it might be a problem if she's always going and she's in a relationship. Because in my opinion, I feel like most women go to the club to have fun, to release like the stresses of like a long stressful week. But you do have women that go specifically to look for men, specifically to have a good time with somebody, and that's mostly probably in my opinion from what I've seen is because they're single and they can do that.
Got you.
Now if a woman is in a relationship and she's doing that, then yeah, I can see that's a problem because I wouldn't want my man
I was just about to ask you and flip it on the side.
Like,
so what if he was partying all the time or going clubbing and it wasn't part of his job?
If we're not going together and partying together, I don't see why he's always going by himself, because I like to go and have a good time too. So if we're going to go and have a good time, we can go do it together.
Okay.
Why we can get a booth. I don't care if females come in the booth. I don't care, you know. I have a good time. I'll be putting that stuff on my Instagram and my social media. So if he's to the point where he's doing it by himself and I'm excluded from it, then I feel like that can be a problem, because why are you doing that if you're with somebody who's with it, who's cool with it?
Okay. All right.
Going out bowling, going out shooting pool, going out, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Those are what I call hobbies. Going out to maybe skydiving, stuff like that. If a girl prefers to go shake her butt in the club than to go bowling or to go do some kind of hobby, she's a low value chick. You know what girls who like to go clubbing do? They love to go there and vie for attention. How many guys can I get to like me? How many? I'm so insecure that I have to paint my face, dress up every single week.
Paint my face.
To go and get attention. Yes, I understand you can go out with your friends every once in a while. Yes, you can even go out with your friends maybe once a week, right? That's no problem. But if a girl is obsessed with going to the club, she needs to be at the club. She needs to be at the club. Oh no, I don't do bowling. Oh no, I don't like swimming pool. We go to the club though. We go to the club though. She can buy her all the drinks she want, get her filled up, get her getting attention from multiple guys. Girls who go to the club often are low value chicks, right? Is that a girl you want in your rotation? Yeah, maybe for, you know, I hit her once or twice, that's it. But I'm talking about if I want a girl to be steady in my rotation, no. If you want a girl to be your girlfriend, absolutely not.
So you would disagree that girls that go to the club, well, no, actually, so you would agree that girls that go to the club, even if they got a man or whatever, are lower value?
I wouldn't say lower value, but I mean, maybe it's something that, like, he need to talk to her about. Like, why she always want to be at the club?
Okay.
Like,
so just get context.
Exactly, because it's like, I don't feel like anybody really wants to always be at the club. The club is kind of expensive, and it's dirty, and it's crowded, and it's a lot of noise. If you're always there all the time, I feel like you're running away from reality. You're running from a problem, a deeper issue. Okay. And as her man, you should recognize that, and you should sit down and want to, ma'am, you're in a relationship. You got a kid or all that with me. Why you always want to be at the club? Why you always there? Okay. I feel like, but you know, I can't speak for everybody. I don't know why anybody would want to be at the club all the time. That's not the place to be, in my opinion, all the time. Okay. No, I get it, because you got the perspective, because obviously you get paid for it. So, gotcha.
Right? You don't want a girl that loves going to the club rather than going out doing, you know, simple stuff to be your girl. I would not recommend that. I don't teach relationship over here, but my boy, if you want a girl to be your girlfriend and she's going to the club every Saturday, every Friday, every Thursday, every Wednesday, she ain't the girl for you, buddy. She ain't the girl for you. Right? When she's at that club, she's with her friends, you know what she's doing? She's talking to many guys. She's getting attention from many guys. Right?
No, hold on. You shaking your head. That's absolutely true. So when majority of women go to the club, if you're attractive, you will get approached by a lot of guys.
That don't mean you entertain it. That don't mean it's in your face. That, like, okay, so
okay, hold on. I have never been to a club or bar and my homies or me walked up to a woman and she'd be like, nope, I don't want to talk to you. I've never seen it happen to every single guy that walked up to her. I've maybe seen it happen to a couple of guys that walked up to her, but not every single guy that walked up to her. She's like, nope, I'm just here with my girls. Nope, I'm just here with my girls. There's always some guys that come and they have a conversation, they talk about something.
I don't know. On that, like I said, I can only speak for myself and the females that I hung out with, which I had a lot of female friends coming up. In my early teens to my mid-20s, I was a club bopper. That's why I'm able to get paid to make appearances and be in clubs and do the stuff I do in clubs. I was a bartender and stuff like that, you know? So I lived that nightlife life. So, and I've had very long relationships, like from 18 to 22, I was with a guy and he had a problem with my clubbing and my like clubbing lifestyle. But I can assure you, just like I assured him, every time I was there with my friends, my girlfriends, who was having fun. None of these dudes existed. We was there vibing with each other, drinking with each other, taking pictures and selfies with each other. If a guy come up, I'm sorry, sir, I have a man. She has a man. Sir. She has a man. We here to enjoy each other's company in this environment. And that's for me and the women that I know. And like I said, everybody has their different experiences, so I'm not going to speak for everybody else. But, you know, whatever.
I got you.
I need girls with more substance. I need you to bring more, right? Those were cool college days. You know, cool. You know,
college days. I did that in my college days, so it's okay.
Cool. Right, but I'm talking about rotation and something long term here for this video. If you're a guy,
he keeps talking about rotation.
Do you know what rotation means?
What is it? That his Rolodex, his roster, where he goes in.
Well, like, yes, that's
I don't want to be in your roster if I'm not the main person that you talk to or somebody you talking to. If I'm in your roster, that means I can still do the things that you talking about that's low value, in my opinion.
No, I think the whole point of this whole video is fucking was cool, like having sex is cool, but now you want to have standards even with the people that you have sex with. I think that's the whole premise of this video.
If you just fucking her and there's no commitment or anything, why does it matter?
Because you still want to kind of get them in your rotation, for instance. You don't want to.
I don't want to be in your rotation. What? If I just feel like if I'm looked at and I'm just somebody in your rotation, I can still do all the stuff that you consider low value because I'm just an option. I'm a rotation.
Okay, I can actually see it from that angle. But again, I think what his perspective is, even the girls in his just rotation that he's just fucking still has to have standards of above the other people that he don't
just
deem.
In case he accidentally forget to pull out.
I guess I don't know. I don't know his reasoning behind it, but
you don't want a crazy baby mama. At least make sure your baby, you got some standards.
At least they fit. At least they have hobbies. At least they got something going for themselves. I don't know.
If a girl is going to the club all the time, she's not the girl for you. You can't keep her attention. You can't satisfy her, bro. If a girl needs to go to the club 4 times out the week, 3 times out the week, you can't satisfy her. No amount of guys can satisfy her.
I want to get to the last point.
You have to be paying attention to that, be mindful of that, and say, oh, okay, you a club chick. Oh, okay, cool. I can smash, once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Give me and you can go about your business. Damn sure ain't gonna be no girl I take serious for a relationship.
All right, last one.
5th sign a girl is low value.
Hold on, 5th.
This is one that we're dealing with very commonly now, guys.
Did he skip a number?
No, remember, he's a low value man. He doesn't know how to count. Number 4, he matches up with number 5. I don't know. He needs to go back to first grade. Ain't that the grade we learned how to count?
I have no idea.
Oh, I need this. I need gifts. Guys, women who trade time for money are, in my opinion, the lowest value. They are literally the scum of the earth. In my opinion, you cannot get lower. I respect women who have standards. Because what you're telling me is this. You will sleep with any guy that gives you money. That's what any girl that trades time for money is telling me, hey, if you have money, you can get this box. Think about how sad that is. Any guy with money can sleep with her. If he has a little change, or if he just pretends like he has money.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
Well, I have a lot of friends.
Okay.
Who were strippers, who had sugar daddies.
Same here, yeah.
I even had a sugar daddy when I was like 18, 19. And I never slept with him. And that's the God honest truth.
Okay.
But with that being said, all those girls that I know do not sleep with just anybody with money. They have standards. There's a reason why I never slept with my sugar daddy. He was ugly and he made this weird ass sound that annoyed the fuck out of me. So no, we have standards. Okay. We don't just sleep with anybody and that has money. Like the fuck, I got damn crackhead on the street that scratches his balls has a lot of money and he come up to me. No, I'm not. Not sometimes. I know somebody. I know a crackhead where I live who always be trying to pay me for the stuff. No.
The stuff.
So you do. They have standards. And maybe I can't, like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but all the women that I know I know strippers, like I said, I know girls who are in the sex work industry, and they do not just sleep with anybody with money. They, he got money or whatever, but he funny looking, or he too short, or he drives a Lamborghini instead of a Ferrari, So
got you. So you saying there's standards even within the people with money? Got you. Yeah. Okay. Now, what are your thoughts? Now, to wrap up the whole video, you would disagree with basically everything that he said.
I don't disagree with everything he said, but I feel like he can word some of the stuff he's saying a little differently. Like explain it better. Because like with the whole working out shit, just because I don't clock in at the gym every day does not mean I don't work out. That does not mean I don't keep myself fit. I do yoga every morning. Well, not right now, but there was a point in time where I woke up every morning like clockwork and did yoga for an hour a day. And then I go walk my dogs. And like I said, with the work, I don't do that anymore, but at that time for a very long time I was doing a lot of work at my job. CNA work. You gotta lift people, pull people, hold them up,
and that was your version of your exercise.
You even gotta squat because you gotta lift with your knees when you do stuff. So it's just like I don't feel like going to the gym makes you
equates
a
to
value.
Gotcha.
Yeah, your value is high or low. And then as far as him talking about you don't clock into the gym every day, well, that's your mind and the wealth of your mind or whatever he was saying. And I'm like, well, do you meditate every day? You can get the same thing. Do you exercise your brain every day? Because then that's gonna, for me, make you a low value man if we're gonna go tit for tat like that.
Gotcha.
Do you clock in with yourself every day for an hour at a time, 30 minutes to an hour at a time a day. So it's just like we could go back and forth on what makes a woman low value and what makes a man low value or high value or what have you. I just feel like those are his opinions, and he shouldn't generalize it like he was for this video. Because how he set this video up, it was kind of like a whole generalization, and he wasn't specific as to explaining like there are exceptions to each of those rules. You know.
Okay, context. Yeah, I would agree with that part about explaining better and having context. Where can they find you?
Me?
Yeah.
You can find me on. Mostly I use TikTok, and that's the platform I'm trying to grow the most at the moment. You can find me there at @Iam_Madison Sade. And then on my Instagram is asupa_Sade. Don't forget that.
All right, if you want to follow her, the link will be in the description below. If you like this video, you can it'll be in the description below, and you can just finish it up. Join the Patreon army, and I'm out. Peace.